Travel Robot presents Top 10 Things to Do in Alabama. Alabama has many attractions and activities for all ages and interests. Learn about the history of some of Alabama's most important monuments, museums, and historic sites in Alabama. These include the Civil Rights Society and 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, the Civil Rights Memorial and National Monument for Peace and Justice in Montgomery, and the Voting Rights Museum in Selma. Alabama is a culturally rich region. Musician W.C. in action, Frank Lloyd Wright Rosenbaum his house admire the architecture and design at his museum, and browse the impressive collections at major museums in Montgomery and Birmingham. Alabama is also filled with beautiful natural attractions, especially along the Gulf Coast of Mobile Bay, where visitors can find state parks, wildlife sanctuaries and beautiful sandy beaches. In addition to history and nature, the curious can explore science at the family-friendly McWane Science Center or explore the world's most advanced technology in the United States. Marvel at Huntsville's Space and Rocket Center. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Number 10. Alabama Gulf Coast Zoo. This small zoo is home to over 100 species and is rated as a safe haven for endangered species. The inhabitants here represent an astonishingly diverse population of mammals, birds and reptiles, many of which were animals once abandoned and in need of a second chance. The primate exhibit is a prime attraction, with more than 50 species of animals including spiders, squirrels, Capuchin monkeys, Hamadryas baboons, and marmosets. There are also big cats, including 2 Bengal tigers, a black panther, and an African lion. Other mammals include the American black bear, the American alligator, the Eurasian lynx, and the camel. The zoo is home to a wide variety of birds, from species such as the umbrella cockatoo and Australian kookaburra to the showy peafowl. Reptiles include turtles, snakes, lizards, and iguanas. One of his most popular programs at the zoo is Animal Adventures. This gives visitors the chance to get up close and personal with some of the zoo's most beloved residents. Enroll from the age of 3 and meet kangaroos, lemurs, and sloths. Guests who choose Lemur Adventures can even cuddle up to the friendly critter when she's not using it as her frame for climbing. There is also a petting zoo where even young children can meet and feed gentle animals such as sheep, deer, and goats. Number 9. Gulf State Park. Popular with both campers and day trippers, the Gulf Shores Gulf State Park offers a wide range of facilities and more than 2 miles of white sand beach. The Nature Center offers free classes and activities such as guided nature walks, animal encounters, fishing lessons and other fun and educational programs by naturalists and rangers. Recreational facilities include volleyball, tennis courts, horseshoes, a swimming pool with paddling pool, bicycle, kayak and paddleboard rentals, and guided Segway tours. The park also has 25 miles of paved hiking trails open to cyclists, and a championship golf course. Tourists taking day trips to Gulf State Park can enjoy all of these amenities for a very low vehicle admission fee. With about 500 full-sized his RV sites, the campground is a popular family vacation spot thanks to its many amenities and activities. Number 8. Civil Rights Memorials of Montgomery. The Civil Rights Memorial in Montgomery has intricate black granite carvings commemorating those who died in civil rights struggles. The memorial is located in the square next to the Civil Rights Memorial Center, where visitors can find educational exhibits, including the Wall of Tolerance. Another of his landmarks in Montgomery is the National Monument for Peace and Justice. This is a 5-acre property dedicated to African Americans who are victims of lynchings and other forms of racial injustice. The memorial includes artwork, sculptures, and memorials honoring various figures in the civil rights movement, and 800 memorials representing each lynched county. Number 7. McWane Science Center. Birmingham's McWane Science Center offers a wide range of exhibits and interactive experiences that teach children and adults through hands-on activities. This popular family-friendly attraction explores topics ranging from the natural sciences to the latest technology, and invites visitors to participate in their own experiments. One of his most popular areas in the museum is the aquarium, which houses many species of marine and freshwater creatures, especially those endemic to the region. This section also discusses the importance of water-related sciences such as water and erosion. Other museum exhibits include an exploration of how art and technology intersect, and a variety of temporary and traveling exhibits. The museum also has his IMAX theater showing a variety of films daily. Number 6. Mobile Bay. Located on the Gulf of Mexico, Mobile Bay is a scenic area of the Alabama coast. The area has beaches and historic districts that attract both locals and tourists all year round. Located in the bay, Dauphin Island is a barrier island with a small town, also known as Dauphin Island. There are many things to see and do on the island, including historic Fort Gaines, founded in the early 1800s and a key outpost during the Battle of Mobile Bay. The island also has a freshwater lake, popular with swimmers, and the Audubon Bird Sanctuary. The town of Fairhope is another of his tourist destinations in his Bay of Mobile on the east coast. Fairhope Pier is popular for fishing, and the town offers many outdoor activities such as golf, tennis, and biking. Number 5. Frank Lloyd Wright Rosenbaum House Museum. Rosenbaum House was built by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1939 for newlywed Stanley and Mildred Rosenbaum. The Florence home is the only Wright-designed building in Alabama. It is made of cypress, glass and brick. The Usonian design features a flat multi-story roof and walls of boards and battens. The house features original furniture designed by Wright. The Rosenbaum family was the sole owner and occupant of the Rosenbaum family until 1999 when it was purchased and restored by the city of Florence. It is the only Wright house open to the public in the southeast. Florence, W.C. Handy Home and Museum is located in the log cabin where this legendary musician was born and lived. Known as the father of the blues, Handy lived here while writing some of his most famous songs, including Beale Street Blues and Memphis Blues, his personals, his papers and artifacts. The collection on display also includes several instruments, including the trumpet and piano he used to write these songs. Number 4. National Voting Rights Museum and Institute. The National Voting Rights Museum and Institute in Selma investigates the struggles for voting rights of American citizens, especially women and African Americans. The museum is located at the site of the tragic, Bloody Sunday protests marching from Selma to Montgomery in 1965. Exhibits are displayed throughout the museum highlighting the lives and achievements of important African American political and social figures, including Martin Luther King Jr., Jesse Jackson, and President Barack Obama. Additional exhibits focus on specific locations where monumental election-related civil rights events took place, such as Albany, Georgia, Greenwood, Mississippi, and Selma. Other exhibits cover broader issues and events, including women's suffrage, nonviolent protest, and extremist groups like the KKK. Barber. Number 3. Vintage Motorsports Museum. The Barber Vintage Motorsports Museum houses a collection of over 1,400 motorcycles, from the earliest and rarest models to the latest machines. About half of the collection is on display in the museum, which changes regularly, so true connoisseurs should consider a return visit. The collection, formed by former race car driver George Barber, gained notoriety shortly after the museum's opening in 1995. When several bikes were loaned to the Guggenheim Museum in New York for their exhibit, Art of the Motorcycle. A car lover as well, Barber's collection includes rare and coveted vehicles, including several models of Lotus. Here, tourists can watch major auto manufacturers test new vehicles or even film a product reveal video. Number 2. University of Alabama. The University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa began in 1827 and by 1831 had 7 buildings on campus. Today, the campus is home to an art gallery, 50-acre arboretum, pre-Civil War classroom, 2 museums, and the Gorgas House, which now serves as a museum. The Gorgas House, named for a former university president, General Josiah Gorgas, was built in 1829 as the first structure completed on the campus by renowned architect William Nichols. It is also one of only 4 buildings that survived the college fire during the Civil War. Today, the house serves as a museum displaying a collection of antiques and memorabilia belonging to the Gorgas family. The Alabama Museum of Natural History is located on campus in Smith Hall. Exhibits include exhibits from the Dinosaur Age, the Carboniferous Age, and the Ice Age. The Paul W. Bryant Museum traces the history of the University of Alabama's football tradition to its beginnings in 1892. The collection also features other sports practiced by college athletes. Number 1. Chiha State Park. When most people think of things to do in Alabama, they think of the Gulf of Mexico and its beaches, but Alabama's interior and unique ecosystems are also worth a visit. Alabama's oldest park, Chiha State Park, is the perfect place to experience hill country Alabama. Home to the state's highest peak, Chiha Mountain, 2,407 feet, this nearly 2,800-acre area offers numerous recreational opportunities. Camping, hiking, biking, and quad biking top the list of things to do at the park. Chiha State Park is full of waterfalls waiting to be explored on a hot summer afternoon. The park borders the 392,567-acre Talladega National Forest, with several major hiking trails traversing both areas. This park is a great weekend getaway from Birmingham or Atlanta. For those not interested in camping, accommodation is available in historic lodges, A-frame chalets and cabins. That brings us to the end of this video. If you love similar content like this, take a look at my other videos. And if you like it, please smash the like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. If you have further questions, feel free to comment down below. See you in the next video.